Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Variable Barricade. I think we're still in Nayuta's little story things. Kind of forgot. Anyway, so yeah. Did we finished Shion's story, so we should be in the next, my number one priority. I think that's where we are. That's where my guide is at, like on the bottom, so okay. That's probably where we are. Anyway, it's been a couple days for me, obviously. Anyway, I said anyway like 42 times. Wow. I beg your pardon, miss. I've brought some tea. How's your homework coming? I just finished up. Getting lost in the moment, I closed my textbook and casually asked, how are Nayuta's debt payments? Everything going well? Are you concerned, miss? Sharp as ever, Kasuga. I kept quiet and Kasuga smiled confidently at me. I told you before, didn't I? Everything's going according to plan. We're on track to hit our target at the end of the month. Kasuga's words put me at ease, so I floated an idea that had been on my mind. I was thinking about something earlier. All of Nayuta's debts are because he was tricked, right? He's kind of like a little kid, so quick to believe anyone who's nice to him. He probably thought it was like a game or something. He made his bed, miss. Undeniably. I love Kasuga's face is like, don't you fall in love with this motherfucker? Right, Kasuga? You and I. Only you. You're the only one for me. But we have to date everybody else before the game will cross our fingers, hopefully let us date you. There are going to be people who are just going to be so sick of me fawning over Kasuga, like, already at this point, and then other people are going to find it funny. I hope you find it funny, because it's not going to stop. Just so you know. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but I'm just guessing it's not going to stop, so. To pay such a large amount in the heat of the moment, without regard to his finances or life. The utter lack of thought's truly appalling. It's shallow, short-sighted, and reckless. Yeah, but he's an idiot, so, like, it's kind of understandable. If he were intelligent like you, or, you know, a piece of cheese, then, like, he wouldn't have done this. Or, like, oh, shit, sometimes shit happens and you're like, wow. That was dumb. But he literally, like, cheese has more intelligence than he does. So I'm just saying. This is not. You're like, yes, Kasuga, 100%, but he's an idiot. So. Well, I'll be off now. Good night, miss. Take care not to stay up too late. Okay. Kasuga gracefully exited my room, leaving behind traces of a scathing argument and cheerful smile. He says that, but he still worries about Nayuta. Otherwise, he wouldn't manage his schedule the way he does. Well, Kasuga doesn't work for anyone but me. I know that better than he does. I think that looks pretty good. I put my embroidery needle back into the pincushion and let out a sigh of satisfaction. This was a good stopping point. Wow, time really flies when I embroider. I didn't realize it was so late. I stretched my stiff body and heard a few bones crack. If I don't get to bed, I'll hear about it from Kasuga. Miss, are you still awake? I was just closing my eyes. I hurriedly put away my embroidery tools at the sound of Kasuga's voice behind my door. Make sure you double check for drop needles. Does he have ESP or something? Or cameras in your room? Creep. Nah, he wouldn't do that. He is too precious. I hope. Doubting Kasuga's telepathic powers, I happily tucked myself into bed. He just knows you. Suddenly, I jerked awake and noticed the room was darker than usual. Ugh, what time is it? A prickling pain shot down my spine as I reached for my cell phone. Ow, I really have to stretch later. That's what happens when you get old. You get used to it. You're like, ow, it hurts. Why? Oh, yeah, I was existing. Serious. I love embroidery, but this is what happens when I craft too hard. Sighing, I looked at my phone screen. 5:15 a.m. Oh, fuck that shit. Go back to bed. Way too early to be awake. Word. I tried to fall back asleep, but my brain had other plans. So I stared at the ceiling for a while before deciding that was pointless. The worst part is you're like, I'm going to go back to bed. And your brain's like, nope. Do, 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 do. Thinking about a million things. And then the second you're like, oh, fall back asleep. Then your alarm goes off like 2 minutes later and you're like, and then you're so fucking groggy because you don't want to be awake. And you're like, but I just fell back asleep. Ugh. But like, who the fuck's going to get up at 5 a.m.? What am I going to do? I'm going to get up at 5 a.m. and go to work? Fuck that. Look, no. I mean, even though there are people that I work with that like literally will be up like at the ass crack of dawn at work and then they leave early, I'd still be like, but even if I got here like 4 hours early, leaving 4 hours early seems weird. You're like, oh, by the way, I got in at 5 a.m. and leaving at noon. That'd be like 7 hours. I don't even do that on a normal day. I don't. 9 to 4 with an hour. So bad. Anyway. Like, I'd be like, I got in at 5, so now that it's 8, I'm going home. Bye. They'd be like, that's 3 hours. Yeah. I got in at 5. No, I would just nap at my desk. No, I wouldn't do that. Probably get fired for that. That's what benefit of working from home. You could just take a nap and no one knows. I mean, we need nap times. I feel like nap times as adults. Like when you were a kid, you didn't want to take a nap. You're like, no! And as an adult, you're like, why can't I? It's rude. Just saying. Anyway. I got dressed and went down to the living room. As expected, no one was up yet. Also, we don't get recess at work. What the fuck? And we don't get a summer vacation. Being an adult sucks! Damn it. Figures. The living room's always so loud. Someone's either laughing or shouting. So it's kind of refreshing, but also eerie for it to be this quiet. At least it's peaceful like that. What's that weird shouting? It's Nayuta, obviously. I feel like I've heard it before. Could it be? No, definitely not. But wait. Is that Nayuta? Of course it is, and he's probably running in circles in the yard. Is he? Oh, interesting. From a one-handed handstand, he vaulted into a backflip. Then he somersaulted and seamlessly transitioned into a cartwheel. Okay, so yeah, I mean, he's literally just like running. He's not really running in circles. He's cartwheeling and backflipping and somersaulting. But he's doing circles, so counts. Was kind of right. Now he's walking backwards on his hands. How can he be so acrobatic when he should be totally exhausted? I told you he has more energy than a normal person. And is dumber than cheese. It's weird. It's a weird thing. I watched in astonishment as he landed on his feet. He looked up and our eyes met. Huh! Spacey! I was running up, wagging his tail. Nayuta nimbly ran over to me with a spring in his step and a sparkle in his eyes, basically. Good morning! You're up early, huh? Gosh, it's so good to see you, Spacey! What are you doing this early? Oh, just my stretches. That's what you go stretching? Cartwheel, stretch, same thing. It's part of my routine. Every morning I do my stretching, then I go for a jog and do some sit-ups. Hey, want to do a little workout together, Spacey? No, thank you. I'm fine. I can't do intense exercise in the morning. Plus, my back hurts a bit today. Your back hurts? Did you injure yourself? Oh no, this is bad. We gotta get to the hospital stat. I'll call an ambulance. I'm fine. It's just sore, that's all. Oh, sore? Then I got the perfect stretch for you. Here, let me help. No, really, I'm fine. Hey, wait! Now let's just go back to back and... Yeah, I knew exactly what he was doing, which is this in the CG. He's like, hold on. You're like, ugh! That actually kind of feels like, yeah, because somebody would be... Actually, yeah, no. Because if you stick your chest out and you put your arms back like that, like, yeah, because somebody put... that actually feels really good on me right now. Oh, there's nobody pulling me that way. Oh, but it does feel really good because that center area of your back. Ugh. The painful area. Anyway. Nayuta pushed his back against mine and in one fluid motion lifted me up. Nice! Perfect form! I can't touch the ground! Did you ever play leapfrog when you were a kid, Spacey? We always play with... Hey! Don't wiggle around so much! fall! Oh, we're gonna fall on top of each other. No, you'll be fine. Trust me. Oh god, this is a trust exercise, huh? Nayuta leaned forward even more, stretching my back way out. This actually feels pretty good. Oh, his little happy face is kind of adorable when he's blushing. Sweet. And there it is. Feels good, right? Get y'all limber. Just wait a... Want to go for a walk like this? We can go around the house. Absolutely not. Come on, relax a little. It's not about being relaxed or not. I gasped for air after finally disentangling myself from Nayuta. How do you feel now? I bet your back is in tip-top shape. Yep, tippity-top. That's definitely enough for today. Don't make me do any more, please. Nayuta stretched with a satisfied smile. It's been so long since you've spent time with me, Spacey. I'm so happy. It's not that I don't want to. You just haven't been around much. Huh? Well, you're hardly ever home, so I can't... I bit my tongue. I'd already said too much. Never mind. Don't read too much into that. I'm just trying to say it isn't my fault. You mean you like spending time with me? Not really. I didn't really say... Wait, hold up. Are you saying you've been lonely without me around? That's not... I mean... I turned to face Nayuta and his beaming eyes pierced me. I got lost in those sincere emerald eyes. I'm worried about you, I'm sure is probably the right answer, although I'm irritated. Like, you irritate me. Actually, I kind of find him endearing. Look. Are you looking? 'Cause look, I am not in love with the puppy boys. Okay? They're not my type, but I will give Nayuta that he does have a charm. Oh, shit. There goes the thing. He does have an odd, like, he's just, you know, like, I don't know. It's, even all the other puppy boys in every other game we've played are kind of adorable, but it's more like the, yeah, you're kind of adorable, but you're also kind of like, I don't want to date you. You know, I'm sorry, I'm fixing something on my shelf because it was driving me crazy. And then I messed something up. So I was like trying to like film like, yeah, I'm just going to have a conversation. But no, things are getting messed up. So you just have to bear with me. But, you know, I mean, the puppy boys aren't always my favorites. They have their charm. I'll give them that. It's like, oh, but like, I don't hate Nayuta. Like, he's not coming to the man harem. Like, okay, because he's the lolly boy. And he's like the overactive puppy. But, okay, why will this not get fixed? Okay, there we go. We're fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Look, sometimes I notice things and they weird me and I have to fix them right then and there. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the right answer is I was worried about you. Yes, I'm worried about you. Romance up! I love that little chibi thing in the corner. It's so adorable. I'm just worried about you. Why? I know Kasuga says everything's fine, but you're so busy. I worry you're going to burn out. And I get that you have to repay your loans, but just take care of yourself. I couldn't articulate my feelings very well, but I guess I tried. I frowned at my inadequacy, but Nayuta's face lit up in a flash. Spacey, you're just the sweetest person. Super, super sweet. Literally the sweetest person on Earth. Oh no, I think I'm starting to blush. I'm a lucky guy. He's blushing too, so it's okay. Yep, definitely feeling the flames of embarrassment. I looked down and tried to hide my red face, but Nayuta caught my eyes and smiled. Thank you so much for being concerned, but I'm pretty tough, you know. I still got enough energy that I want to exercise every morning. Oh, but if you're worried about me, Spacey, then I better triple my efforts at work. That's the opposite of what you should do. I cleared my throat, ignoring Nayuta's pouting. Anyway, Kasuga said you were on track to pay off your debts. That's good news. Doesn't that make you feel better? I attempted to compliment him with that, but Nayuta just tilted his head to the side as if in thought. He's like, huh? He doesn't remember. I don't know, but I guess it gives me peace of mind. But that's not what matters to me. It's not? If I'm being honest, I don't really care whether I've got a bunch of debt or not. But shouldn't you? Yeah, I mean, seriously? Yeah, but you're my priority, Spacey. My debt would cause big problems for you, and I won't let myself hurt you like that. That's why I'm gonna go fix it. That's why I'm going to fix it. Sorry, read it wrong. He'll always be my priority, Spacey. My number one, absolute, nothing else comes close priority. Whenever you need me, Spacey, I'll be there. I'll drop everything I'm doing. Forget repaying my loans. So if you ever have a problem, just call me. Don't worry, I'll take care of you. Nayuta's unwavering gaze took my breath away. That was so honest. I didn't know what to say. It was so straightforward and open. It was all just so passionate. I couldn't possibly say anything like that. I gave myself a moment and took a deep breath. Yeah, his sincerity is really breathtaking. He's so genuine, and his ability to communicate his thoughts honestly is also a strength. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy when he told me I'm his top priority. But just focus on repaying your debts for now. Thank you for telling me how you feel. Okay. I exhaled deeply as Nayuta hung his head. It seems like he meant every word about taking care of me. However, paying off his debt is the most important thing right now. The closer he comes to that goal, the better. It won't be long now. You've got this, Nayuta. I know you do. Number one priority. Clear! Bang! Ooh, what's this little sidey side story? Room rating. Ooh. Taiga and I barge into Nayuta's room to find the manga Taiga lent him. In the mess I find... Dun dun dun. Play this event. This is almost like through Taiga's eyes, but... Shoot! I'm late! My parents are gonna kill me! Yo, Nayuta. You got that manga I lent you... Manga? That manga I lent you? Wow, why did I say that? It was the accent! Anyway. It's somewhere in my room. Just go and look around for it. I gotta run. Look around? Oh, what a pain. Taiga, what are you grumbling about? It's nothing. Nayuta just has my manga and... Yes? I just got an idea. Watch this, babe. Got a bad feeling about this. I can't wait to see his room. Do we get to poke around everybody's room? I like it. Open sesame! Hey, you can't just go into his room! It's fine, he told me to look around. In his room? For the manga, remember? Deus Ex Gambler? Volume 7. Of course it's a gambling magazine. What an awful title. Yep, the debt monster and the gambling bastard. Yeah, okay. You interested? It's about a dude who loves gambling. He visits casinos all over the world and ends up flat broke. I mean, it's literally a story about the two of you. About, like, Taiga and Nayuta. That's pretty funny. I think I'm good. You're lost, babe. Anyway, you're gonna help me look for it? Why me? Come on, you'll get to see what Nayuta's hiding in here. You know, the good stuff. Oh, God. Oh, God. No, don't look. God knows what he's hiding, and I don't want to know. Oh, you're gonna find his fucking dirty laundry and shit. And, like, literally and figuratively. He's like suction cup tarts on the wall. Like, above the window and next to it. Like, what the hell? Anyway. And what do you mean by that? This is gonna be good. Come on, let's get searching. Wait just a minute! Taiga ignored my protestations and raided the room, rummaging through Nayuta's things. How gauche. I was appalled, but decided to glance around the room. There was workout equipment I didn't recognize, snacks that have been open for who knows how long, rumpled clothes in various states of cleanliness. See, he's like me. And a used towel. Okay, no, at least my towels get hung up. But like clothes all over the fucking room. Right now, yeah, because I'm still like... Most of my stuff's in my closet, but I'm still putting things away, and I still have clothes that need to get hung up, or like have hangers, and I don't know where my and I'm just like, I just throw them in a pile somewhere. Oh, gross. All guys' rooms look like this, princess. Hurry up and help me find it, would you? You don't get to order me around. Not all guys. Some of them are more neat freak. So, I'm just saying. But I was already here, so might as well. Annoyed as I was, I started searching. Ugh, his clothes are all over the floor. These need to go in the wash. If you're not going to finish your snacks, at least close the bag. Look, these rubber bands would have worked just fine. Are we cleaning his room now as we're doing this? This is funny. And there are holes in these socks. Hey, you know what? Look. Sometimes you have a hole in the bottom of your sock and you're like, well, it's okay because like I like these socks. So what are my options? We'll get rid of one and then have mismatched socks, which is like fine. But like it's always like you always end up with just like one or the other sock, right? All left sock. Well, your left socks disappear in the wash and then the right ones get holes. And then like so then your right one got a hole in it, but then if your left one was missing from another pair, that'd be great. But like I'm obviously aware that socks are foot neutral, but it's just funnier to think that your left socks are always the one that disappear in the washing machines. But anyway, like, but like, even if you like, were like, okay, these socks have holes in them and these ones don't, and then I could just mismatch them. You always have like, well, that's a knee sock and that's an ankle sock and this is like mid cap, or then this one's looser and this one's tight. And it's like, they never fit the same. You know what I mean? It's like, unless it's a set of socks that you bought that are like, okay, this is a set of ankle socks. It came in a package, and then you can mix and match them. But otherwise, it's like, this ankle sock is like going to fit slightly different than that. The cuts are never exactly the same. Even because you have ankle socks, and then you have like the normal sock height, and then you have like knee socks. But like, even if you have like two normal socks, one's like, you're like, this one's a little bit looser than this one, and they don't fit the same, or they might be slight different height. Like, okay, I'm just saying. It's just not easy, okay? It's not fucking easy, and then it's like weird because then not only your socks are mismatched, which is totally fine, but then they're like different heights, and that's fucking weird. There's nothing weirder than being like I'm wearing an ankle sock and a knee sock. Like, I mean, but then what if your other calf gets like cold? Then you have to switch your socks, and then the other calf that was warm is now cold, and then it's like, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, it's hard. And also, don't be judgy about holes, okay? Because some of my underwear have so many motherfucking holes, it's a wonder that they're even underwear anymore. But you know what? They're your granny panties, and sometimes you're like, bitch, I really just want comfortable period underwear. And like, so the granny panties were like the waistband's got a hole, or there's like a hole or something. I'm like, just keep them. It's fine. I did just buy new underwear, so it's fine. Like, comfortable, like, nice looking, quote unquote, granny panties. You know what I mean? So you're like, I don't feel like wearing them, like, cheeky one, whatever, that are just, like, wedged up your ass all throughout the day, but they're, like, nicer, but they're uncomfortable. Those are, like, the going to work underwear. Why? I don't know. But when you're lounging around at home in your fucking bummy clothes, you don't want, like, you're not wearing, like, fancy fucking underwear that are crammed up your ass. You want your rumpled, holy, 2 sizes too big fucking granny panties. Like, I'm just... How did we get here? I don't know. Babe? Yes, he's like, are you okay? Yeah. What? You turn into his mom or something? I'm just concerned, that's all. No, she's disgusted. No, everyone would do the same thing unless you didn't care. But you would walk in and you'd be like, oh my god, and you'd be like folding up the bag and the table and doing. You would absolutely be doing this, throwing shit in the laundry. Because like we all have those motivations. Like today I was like, I'm just gonna vacuum my floor quick. Because like there was like bird crumbs everywhere. I vacuumed the floor and then I cleaned the bird cages and then I was doing this and then I'm doing that. And I'm like, I just wanted to vacuum the floor. And then somehow I ended up like, oh, let me just vacuum the stairs and let me go up here and let me do this and I'm like, what's happening? Anyway, can't find it. Where'd he put the damn thing? Why don't we call it quits for now? When he comes home, we can just ask him. But I want to read it now. Of all the self-centered... You know what? Not my problem. I cleaned up Nayuta's things and placed them on the bed. I was just about to leave when... What's that behind the bed? Oh, God. I was like, what's that behind the bed? Don't touch it! Okay, it's just the manga. Never mind. I pulled out a sun-bleached, tattered manga that had seen better days. Deus Ex Gambler. You found it! Nice. Thanks, babe. I owe you one. Without another word, Taiga left the room in a great mood. Wait up! I tried to go after him, but something snagged my foot. A cat? He's got a cat in his room? Just kidding. I guess the socks are coming with. Well, I was concerned about them. There's just something about Nayuta. Something that makes me want to keep caring, even about the little things that Kasuga ignores. And right now that something's compelling me. Anyway, I should darn these socks. I determinedly set off to my room to grab my sewing kit. She's gonna fix his motherfucking socks for him. That's kind of funny. It's actually kind of cute. She's like, I'm just gonna fix his motherfucking socks. Ooh, we have a whiz message. Oh, I bet it's about the socks. Because did you really? Yes, this is what we're supposed to read. Spacey, I'm sorry, but Tyga said, my sock? And you, did you really? Well, here's the thing. It's like, I don't recall any sock. But it says, I'm sorry, but how do I choose? Oh! That's... I think it's because I'm thrown off because it says choose replay. And I was like, is that supposed to be reply? But that's not how you spell reply. And I'm like, is it? Am I dumb? I'm like, choose, and that... So I hit the button, I was like, oh, okay. All right, so... Anyway, we're supposed to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it bothered me, and I just had to mend it. Really? Then you did do it. It was just a bit of simple darning. Spacey, you fixed my sock. Thank you so much. You're welcome. I'll put it in a place of honor. Don't, just wear it like a normal human being. Like, place of honor, your foot? I can't, it's no longer a sock for mere mortals. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Good night. Good night. I wonder if... Can we go back and see the other option? Oh. We can't. Oh, see? Okay, this is... I didn't understand when we clicked this, and then I saw not gonna happen, nothing like that will happen in my bedroom, and for some reason, I didn't know... Okay. I'm sure someone explained that in the things, but none of these have gone up yet, so... I'm not ignoring you, it's just nothing, you haven't gotten there. So, like... Okay. So we did do the wrong one with Samugi, and I hope that's okay, but... whatever. I didn't know how it worked. Because I didn't see the choose replay. Reply? How do you... Wait. There's no A in reply, is there? No, why am I stupid? No, okay, no, there isn't. There's no, like reply? You know, Tim, when you fuck up shit, you make me question my sanity. I'm just like, am I dumb? Yes, but no. Anyway. Paid off. Congrats. Yep. Nayuta successfully paid off a chunk of his loans. I can think of only one reward to give him. A kiss? Finally, the end of the month and the fated day arrived. Party? Congratulations on paying off your debt! All three of them have said that at the same time? That's amazing. Coordinated. Yes, congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you so much. I've never seen someone happier than Nayuta after we all praised him. He paid things off, just like he promised. It was only what he owed the loan sharks, though. But that doesn't matter right now. I think Nayuta worked hard enough to warrant a little celebration. But, what's with the food here, bro? Feels like we're at a kid's birthday party. It's all my favorite things. There's fried chicken, hamburgers, pizza, omurice, and sushi. What is wrong with any of that, okay? I'm like, chicken fingers and french fries? There's nothing wrong with it. But, like, dino nuggets and, like, smiley fries? Fucking awesome. I kind of want dino nuggets and smiley fries now. Wait. Stop it. Anyway. But, like, hamburgers or pizza? Although that sounds good. Shut up. I've never had omurice, but I kind of figured out how to make it. I mean, it's omelet and rice. Omelet, right? Like, it's... Right? It's just... It shouldn't be that difficult. Well, the white people version. Anyway. There was also a cake with whipped cream frosting. On the top it read, "Congrats on paying off a portion of your debt." That says a lot for on a cake. You really rolled out the red carpet, Ichiya. I don't know what you're talking about, and just because I came up with this menu does not mean I did it for Nayuta. So good! This tastes like heaven! Ichiya, your fried chicken is the best ever! Whenever you put a bunch of it in my lunch, it gave me a big boost. It also really helped me save money. Thanks so much, Ichiya! You're welcome. And now Ichiya's blushing. Oh! Nayuta makes everybody blush. They're like, oh, he's so sweet. Like, and you too, Kasuga. I'm so grateful for your help. Nayuta moved closer to Kasuga as he thanked him. I'm so happy I listened to you. I admit, you've worked hard, Mr. Yagami. And this is all the fruits of your labor. At this rate, you'll be able to pay everything off. Everything? Seriously? Yes. We can do it if we continue collaborating. I just found a part-time job that I'd like to show you. It's a simple job catching tuna. Nayuta doesn't even know what tuna looks like. Completely missing Taiga's joke, Nayuta happily leaned forward. Taiga, tell me how well I've done. And can I have some candy as a treat? Why me? As Taiga forced a smile, Shion gestured for Nayuta to come over to him. He's like, tell me that I did good and give me treats. Shion's gonna be like, I'll pat him on the head and give him a candy. Come here, Nayuta. I've got a treat for you. Wow, really? Nayuta sat attentively next to Shion on the couch. Shion patted his head gently. I meant it as a joke! A good boy. You did a good job. That's his reward? Nayuta loves it, though. He likes it. Dude, for real? Well, if you're looking for a reward, how about... Taiga caught my eyes with a devilish grin, and I stepped backward on instinct. Nayuta did pretty good, wouldn't you say, babe? He worked his butt off. Yes, I'd say so. Nayuta, don't you want some attention from the lady, too? A little praise? Oh, well, yeah, I would, but, I mean, I'd like that very much, but, pull yourself together and tell him. Nayuta's expression was dead serious. I didn't know what to say. Admirable job! You did great. I feel like you did great is more on his level. Admirable job. And he's like, what? He doesn't know what admirable means. He's like, I'm not an admiral. Don't I have to be in the Navy for that? Yeah, you did great. Okay. Romance up! The little chibi's so cute because he's like, dazed. You did great, Nayuta. Thank you! You get a gold star! Gold star! Yes! I mean, seriously, if they gave me gold stars at work, like, actually, like, here's a sticker. Stickers! There was, okay, before quarantine, there was somebody, I still have no idea who it was. But, like, you would go in and all of a sudden there'd just be, like, a good job, or a little smiley face, or, like, just like, little stickers on your monitor. Like, just along the edge, obviously. Not, like, on your monitor where you're like, well, now I can't see that spreadsheet, you know? But you're like, who put these there? And it was like, seriously, though, who's putting... I still have no idea. But it was, like, nice, because you're like, I got a smiley face sticker. I must do good. Like, I don't know, look. I like stickers, okay? I've always liked stickers, and fuck you if you think I'm going to pretend I don't like stickers as a fucking adult. Okay? You can give me little star stickers, smiley face stick. Fuck yeah, I'm here for that! Okay? Anyway, is it worth all this jumping up and down for a gold star? Seriously, Shion, you just don't get stickers, okay? Well, he did earn it. Man, I wish I could get that hyped up with just a little praise. I certainly did not expect this big a reaction. While we all watched perplexed, I muttered softly to myself, as long as he's happy, I guess. But a single compliment ain't gonna cut it, you know. What's your real treat for him? What does he mean, my real... treat? Nayuta responded before I could. I couldn't tell whether he was happy, surprised, or confused, a little bit of all. He stood frozen with an expression on his face that I'd never seen before. Oh, I would be very happy to, receive a reward, but I wouldn't, I don't know, to know if I... Nayuta desperately tried to hide his obvious excitement. I I let out a deep sigh. It's like the dog's just trying to pretend that he's not interested in your food while his tail's going ballistic, and he's just like, oh, I'm not trying to eat your hamburger, as I inch closer to it sitting on your lap. What would you like? Huh? If it's within my power, I'll do something for you. Wow, okay. Oh, what do I choose? What do I want? Something, I want you to spend a whole bunch of time with me. There have been so many days I couldn't see you or talk to you because of my jobs. We need to make up for lost time, Spacey. I will give you 20 minutes. Spending time with Nayuta. Giving him treats. Taking him for walks. Petting him on the head. None of those feel quite right. What do you mean exactly by spend time? Shion grinned at my bewilderment. I date, of course. Hey, not on my watch. Quiet, bro. Ow. I love how Ichigo's always like, how dare you? And then he's always getting his ass kicked. Taiga flicked Ichigo's forehead, causing him to fall to the ground with his head in his hands. Well, Taiga's got some finger fucking strength. Jesus. So, about that date. I looked over at Kasuga. He gave a slight nod with a strained smile. He's like, because he doesn't want you to go on a date with any of these losers. Look, I kind of like them. I'm enjoying this a lot. And they're all like assholes, but they're all kind of charming in their own way. And I'm kind of enjoying this. But Kasuga and I are on the same page that we are perfect for each other. And I don't want to date anyone else. I just want to be with Kasuga, okay? Perhaps it'd be appropriate to honor Mr. Yagami's hard work. And he's like, yeah, I guess you could go on a date with him. I don't want you to. He doesn't want us to because he's in love with us. Man, if I'm right about this, it's going to give me all the feels and I might die of joy. Therefore, the game will absolutely not let me have it because it's like, no, we wouldn't want you to be joyous. Anyway. Awesome. Okay, how about this Sunday? Let's go on a date together. All right. Whoa, a real date. Yes. Nayuta got all fired up and started chowing down on the food. Well, a date with Nayuta, huh? I couldn't fathom what it would be like. Should I be worried? Yes. But it made him so happy. Seeing Nayuta stuff his face with such glee made any worries I might have had melt away. Paid up! Congrats! Clear! Now I'm gonna guess this is a date. A gift for Nayuta. I started making a little gift for Nayuta. Something to reward him. Not a date! Do we not? Maybe that the horsey trophy one, the chess piece over there is the... Are those the knight pieces? The horsies? I don't know. Look, I don't know. I don't play chess. It's a horsey piece. After class... As we got ready to leave, I updated Samugi on Nayuta's situation. She smiled. Oh, and I forgot to mention. My ice maker works now. I figured out my capture card, and then I was like, my stupid ice maker doesn't fucking work. I'll just get a fucking countertop one. And then I was like, and I fixed it. I'm awesome. Actually, the interwebs is awesome because I was like, let me Google this model number and be like, why the fuck doesn't the ice maker work? And I saw a bazillion people having this problem. I don't know if I mentioned this. I mentioned that it didn't work and I was like pissed and I was like stressed out because everything was breaking around me and then slowly things started to work. See, this is why I get like stressed out. I'm like, everything sucks and everything's falling apart and then everything is in there like, everything is fine now. Oh. Yeah, I shouldn't have overreacted, but I'm always gonna because I'm like, whatever. But hi, I hear you. I love you. But like, everyone was like, oh yeah, blah, 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 the motor and the water line freezes. And I was like, So I'm assuming what happened was because my ice got too full in the bin, it turned itself, turned off. Like, okay, we won't make more ice. Makes sense, right? It should do that. But because mine's not like the normal ice makers and like normal refrigerators where there's like, it's because it's like in the door. Because then it's got the fancy little like... It's a fancy whirlpool fucking one, and then you like put the cup under the ice dispenser and the water dispenser in the door, you know what I mean? It doesn't have the normal like little metal arm where it like pops up and then you pop it down, pop it up, pop it down. You can do that yourself. This one doesn't. You're like, I can't. I don't know, frankly, the little arm that it says when it's down, it's making ice, and when it's up, it's turned off. It's like, it never is down. So I don't know, it's weird. But anyway, So I'm guessing that what happened is it turned itself off because it was too full. Okay, fine, as it should. But then it just, I kept using the ice and it never kept making, it wasn't making anymore because I think when it turns off, the water is in the water line, and then it, like, everyone kept saying, like, oh my god, it freezes in there. And then you just take a hair dryer and you heat it up, and then it melts the water in the water line, and then it makes ice again. So I did that on Sunday. I was like, all right, I got my fucking hair dryer out, and I'm standing there like, stupid. I got a hair dryer and my fucking ice maker. Like, okay, sure. And then, like, I left it, and then, like, I went back later, like, look, I was very impatient. It wasn't even like an hour. I thought I heard noise, but it wasn't like the ice dropping. But then I stuck my finger up in there and I was like, oh wait, there's actually ice in the tray. And there wasn't ice in the tray before. And I was like, holy shit, that trick fucking worked. So, like, now I just need to, anytime my ice, because I don't use as much ice as the fucking ice maker makes, okay? I don't. It's like, so I just either have to constantly be making, like, getting ice. Like, oh wait, does it have full? Dump ice, which is a waste. Or, like, put it in a bag or something, so then I just have bags and bags of ice, because if it turns itself off, then I have to whip out my hair dryer, and, like, because the water, it freezes in the little tube because of where the motor is, and it's just a design flaw apparently, but, like, so that's my life. Awesome. Like, your ice maker's not, oh wait, let me get the hair dryer out. Like, and the extension cord, because my cord on my hairdryer is just, like, I could barely get it in there. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, but it worked, so, like, whatever. Fuck my life. So I just wanted to share that with you in case you cared, but there you go. Okay, updating Smoogie. It's great that he paid his debt. I'm so happy for him. It was really only a portion of it. He still has a ton left. I didn't even want to know the full amount. Well, they say the first step is the hardest. Did you have fun at the party you had for him? Yeah, I guess, but I kind of have to go on a date with him. Oh my! A date, you say? Here we go. Ah, how sweet! And the scent of romance is filling in the air as we speak. Please let me give him an idea for the date. I know exactly what will win any maiden's heart. Smoogie suddenly stopped as if her gears jammed. She looked at me with a grave expression. About this date. You're not planning to take him for a walk, are you? I'll remind you he's not a dog, Smoogie. Smoogie covered her mouth in surprise at my curt response. Yes, of course, right. I understand what she means, though, so I can't be too hard on her. So anyway, is there something else? Smoogie eyed me with concern as I struggled to find the right words. It's not a big deal, really. Yes? What do you think boys... Well, what do you think they'd like from a girl? Oh, God, Smoogie, don't answer that question for us. Oh, my! Do you mean... No, of course not. I'm just thinking out loud. Smoogie said nothing. They're both blushing, it's kind of cute. She just continued nodding with a knowing look on her face. I'm serious, that is not what I'm talking about. Smoogie let a muffled giggle slip out, but seemed satisfied for the time being. A good gift comes from the heart, so something personal is a sure bet. Let's see, since we're talking about Nayuta... Did I say this was about Nayuta? Oh, no, of course, you're right. Hypothetically speaking, if one were to give Nayuta a gift... Maybe a nice collar. I said he's not a dog! Oh, goodness! There I go again. Smoogie giggled as she grabbed her bag and hurriedly made her way to the exit. He'd like it, though. She turned back to me gracefully. You should get him a little necklace. It's like a chain collar. Don't worry about it. He'll be happy with anything you give him that's personal. I'll see you later, okay? Hey, Smoogie! Her footsteps drown out my voice. Oh, sure, anything. Way to be specific. I mean, it's Nayuta. You could literally give him a piece of cheese and he'd be happy. You know, just as long as you don't let him... Just do not... Just make sure he doesn't get into a battle of wits with the cheese, because it's going to win. But we've talked about this. But seriously, you could be like, here is a slab of Kraft American singles cheese. Just the worst cheese ever. It's not even cheese. It's just a yellow square piece of rubber, whatever it is. It does melt really well in grilled cheese, though. I'm just saying, but still. Anyway, you're like, here you go! And you're like, he'd be like the most excited about that. I have not had Kraft singles. I have not had them since I was a child, probably. Like, because now I get, like, real cheese to make grilled cheese sandwiches with, like, as an adult. Like, but you used to be like, sometimes you're like, I just want a piece of cheese, and you would just get, like, one of the little singles out of the thing. And now I'm just wondering, like, I wonder if, like, I would enjoy it still as an adult. You'd be like, yeah, this is, like, the terrible taste of my childhood. Like, people are obsessed with Spam, and you were like, really? Spam? I'm just... Okay. You know what I mean? But apparently, Spam's, like, a hot thing now. I don't know. It's weird. I still like freaking Kraft macaroni and cheese. Okay, I'm not even kidding. Like, we get the velvet... No, fuck that shit. I don't want cheese in a packet. I want cheese powder, okay? If we're gonna make mac and cheese out of a box, it's gonna be the crappy shit with the powder. It's the best. I don't know why. I just like it, okay? Sometimes you just want garbage, and that's what you want. It's still fucking amazing. But it is literally, like, not real food. Anyway. Anything. Get him a box of mac and cheese. Everybody likes mac and cheese. I hate noodles. Well, okay, I like rice noodles, and I like making, like, Asian-type noodles, like soba noodles, or using my rice noodles and making, like, pad thai, whatever. I don't like Italian pasta, right? But I fucking like mac and cheese. Just saying. I still had Nayuta's gift on my mind, even after I'd returned home. She said he'd be happy with anything, and he would be. That's probably true. Nayuta's the type to like whatever I give him. But I don't want to give him just anything. The whole reason I want to give him a gift at all is because of my half-hearted comments at the party. Ichia didn't say much, but he made all of Nayuta's favorite foods for him. And the others congratulated him in their own thoughtful ways. I didn't even come up with the idea of us going on a date as a reward. So now, I've got to step up and give him something truly thoughtful. And I think this is kind of where you're seeing, like, her, like, I can't voice my thoughts. Like, I want to congratulate him, but I don't know how to say it. I would like to just, but I can't do it. And, like, she's just very closed off and shy and reserved and just in her tiny little, like, she shoved herself in this tiny little box. And maybe that's what her grandfather's trying to get her to fucking do. Like, open the fuck up and be honest and just share your emotions. Like, it's okay. Because she's very much like in the tight little box, emotionless, like a robot, a bitchy robot, but like, you know. And like, it's like this. She's like, I didn't even say congratulations. I was like, yeah, no, you did a good job. I get it. Sometimes you don't know what to say in certain situations, but this is one of those. You did a good job. Yeah, wow, real proud of you. It was awesome, man. I bet it feels good. Like, I mean, any normal person, but she has no idea how to human. Look, I suck at humaning, but yet I can manage, okay? I'm just saying. Besides, you'll always be my priority, Spacey. My number one, absolutely nothing else comes close priority. I really was happy to hear his honest feelings, so I want to give him something for me. I just don't know what that something is. A gift from the heart. Something personal. Maybe I'll make something? I could bake. This is Nayuta we're talking about after all. If I find a good recipe, I can make him something nice. Yeah, I could do that. And again, the kitchen is Ichia's domain, and his cooking is delicious. As much as I'm loath to admit it, I couldn't compare. Okay, so baking's a no. I shoved my inner critic away and tried a different angle. I could craft something. I think it's safe to say that's my specialty. But all I've made so far is stuffed animals, coin purses, beaded accessories, and dresses. You could make him a fucking... You could turn him into a stuffed animal. You could make him like a little kigurumi thing. Like, but like make it a kangaroo. So like then its little kangaroo pouch is a coin purse, and then beaded, like, but it's a beaded kangaroo. I'm just kind of puts the clothes, stuffed animals, coin purse, beaded accessory all together. Right? It's one big, you're like, it's really the only thing I'm good at. A beaded kangaroo. It's really uncomfortable to sit in, but it looks amazing. I'm just saying. All girly stuff. Ugh. Why is this so hard? My mind spun the more I thought about it. Look, stuffed animals aren't necessarily girly. People need to stop making them girly or childish, okay? Everybody needs stuffies. Okay. You're cute and adorable. And like, if you made him like a stuffy little monster or something, he'd be like, this is adorable! And he would keep it, and that's how you know he's a decent human being. So he'd be like, what? I'm a man, I can't have stuffed animals. Well, I mean, there's one thing to be like, I'm just not into it. That's fine. But to act like it, like, destroys your machismo because you're fucking got a stuffed animal, you've got a problem. I'm just saying. What would Nayuta want? No, not want. More like need. I suddenly realized the answer lay in thinking about what he needed. To pay off all his loans? He always wants company. He's also terribly reckless. You can't leave him alone for even a second, and he makes everyone worry about him. What would someone like him need? I know! It's perfect, and definitely something Nayuta needs. On Nanny Cam? I gave myself a little pat on the back. I'll show you a gift from the heart. I got you a nanny! I quickly set to work, digging through my crafting supplies. A sign that you put on him that says, if lost, return to a collar with a dog tag. This must be the date. A dependable guy. My date with Nayuta shows me just how many friends he's made. I thought of him as a puppy, but... Yep, obviously this is the only place we can go. Yes, we will play this event. This is the big event! It's day of our date. 1 and 2 and 3! Hi, Nayuta. I greeted him as he was stretching. He looked over at me cheerfully. Hey, Spacey, how's... What's the matter? You look different today. In a good way. Is he blushing? Cute. Well, I'm not going to leave the house in my loungewear, right? That puffy white top is loungewear? Girl. Jesus. Overdressed for lounging at home. Oh, yeah, you're right. I mean, he was wearing a hoodie, which, okay, you could wear that out, you could wear that, but, like, her top was, like, a nice little, like, eyelet lace kind of, like, top with poofy sleeves. That's loungewear? That's, like, I'm getting dressed, like, you would come downstairs and then people are like, where are you going? To the couch? Okay. Like, they'd be very confused. I'm just saying. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Maybe. So, where are we going? Wherever you want, Spacey. Today's for you, not me. You get to choose. Well, as long as we can spend time together, then... I let out a short sigh as Nayuta fumbled his words. Oh. Okay, his little sad face is kind of my favorite. Like, I think that's my favorite of his, is just this, like, sad, like, but I don't know. I don't know why, it's just adorable. Stop it. It's like a sad puppy, and you're like, oh. I love it when you make this face. Always make this face. I don't know. Always make your sad, I don't know face. I don't, like, it's terrible of me to say that, but it's like the cutest one he's got. I don't know. It's my favorite. Where do you usually like to hang out? I like going to the park, the riverside, the pool. I've got it. There's this one place I really love. Come on, we gotta go fast. Hey, one sec! I managed to grab my purse as Nayuta pulled my arm. I hope there'll be a good time to give him his gift. This street in front of the train station is great for my morning jog. There's hardly anyone around that early. Hey, you want to go for a run sometime soon? Nothing beats fresh morning air. Yeah, maybe. Sounds like fun. All right! I instantly regretted not giving a flat-out rejection. Nayuta started humming cheerfully. And I see a lot of dogs here when there are barbecues, but for some reason, they always run away immediately when they see me. Oh, and I see lots of cats, too. There was this one who used to be teeny, but now he's as big as a cougar. You must be exaggerating. He couldn't have changed that much. No, for real. He got this big. Nayuta stretched his arms out wide just as a couple walked by, laughing to themselves. Nayuta noticed their laughing and smiled at them. Hello there! Hey, what? Nayuta waved at them energetically. The couple chuckled and gave a little wave back. They're like, oh, she's with her special brother. Do you know them? No. Why? You're like too nice. You're too nice. I mean, it's also because he's kind of an idiot. So, like, he's not a himbo. He's the puppy. But, like, it's one of those things, like, sometimes being too nice, especially when you're very naive and kind of dumb, is just, I don't know. Oh, sweetie, stop. I don't, oh, good lord. Ichi asked me to come to this grocery store a lot, and the candy store's right down this alley. Is that so? It'd been a little while since we all moved into the vacation home, but I still hadn't gotten a look around the area. I got caught up looking at everything while Nayuta continued his tour of the shopping street. That place has the best chicken wings, and the grocer over there always gives me a good deal, and the butcher... Oh my, if it isn't Nayuta! Hey there, son, back again, are ya? Hi, Nayuta, I'm putting out some fresh veg right now, so come back in a minute. You got it! Since when is Nayuta so popular? He's the errand boy, and how do you... Like, okay, if you worked at a store, right, and then this came in, like Nayuta being this, hi, oh my god, I'm Nayuta, everything's exciting, you'd be like, oh my god, he's kind of adorable. He hurts. It hurts me that he's so excitable because it makes me tired, but it's kind of adorable, and you'd kind of love him too. You know what I mean? You'd be like, ah, good boy, pat him on the head, give him a little piece of candy, and then he goes off running, and you're like, aw. It's like someone who sends their dog shopping for them. It's literally one of those videos, you've seen them, right? Where it's like, there's just a dog with a basket, and they're like, oh, here's the grocery list, let me get, and then give the money to them, and then the dog goes up. I'm like, that's basically Nayuta. Except for he talks, and people are like, wow! It's almost like he's... Oh, never mind, he is a human. Shit. Woo! But, like, if it's him and a labradoodle standing right next to him, like, they're like, which one? Like, oh, that basket of fruit, that's for the labradoodle. And they're like, which one? You know, the dog. Yeah, but they're... Oh, that's a dude. Oh, right. Woo! It's because he acts like a dog. You know what I mean? Somebody would be confused. Labradoodle. Anyway. I was at a loss for words. Just then a man poked his head out from a nearby shop. Got a fresh, hot croquette for you here, Nayuta. Oh, wow. May I? Of course, and here's one for you too, missy. Really? Thank you. How much is it, sir? The man let out a hearty laugh as he handed me the croquette. It's on the house. I insist. You're a polite one, aren't you? Nayuta, you can learn something from her. Munch, 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 munch. This is awesome. Thank you so much. Nayuta beamed from ear to ear. The man looked at him warmly and then went back into the shop. Munch, 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 munch. Dig in, Spacey. You mean just stand here and eat? Yeah, gotta eat them while they're hot. Encouraged by Nayuta's words, I took a bite. Absolutely delicious. I do like croquettes. Gosh, who knew there were other self-service dining options outside of catered buffets? Girl has never been to a taco truck. I want a taco from a taco truck. Anyway, we're a little under time, but I'm kind of concerned that we might go over if we try to do his whole date scenario. You know what I mean? Because now we're at the park. So I'm going to stop here, and then we'll finish his thing, and then probably jump back into the main route again in the next part. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.